Hey you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the weeks of July the 1st through the 16th, 2019. I have already shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin here. You guys, I am supposed to be in Chicago. I never made it. My flight, it kept getting delayed. Not necessarily delayed. I ride on one of those buddy passes, and those of you that ride on buddy passes know that priority comes to the paying customers first. So unfortunately, I never made it. So maybe it's all in timing. Maybe the time wasn't right, but hopefully me and my daughter will get to go. Now, those of you that would like to get in contact for a reading, just check the description box below on how to contact me, because I'm getting ready to do some updates to how I schedule the video and email readings. The bill per call, or if you want to call me, you can request a call back, and if I'm available to take that call within that time frame, then I will give you a call back. So you can always go to that website and request a call back, and it'll set you in the queue. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We have the central issue, heart of the matter, as the Moon, Three of Wands, the Ten of Swords. We have the Fool, Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands, the World, and the King of Wands. Okay, so the central issue here, I feel like some of you could be having anxiety about something that you were trying to do. I feel like something similar like me. I feel like you may have been trying to reach a destination. You had a goal. You've been waiting to receive some sort of news, or you've been waiting to hear from someone, but there just hasn't been any response. Or, you know, maybe the relationship ended and you were just kind of waiting to see like if anything would happen. You're like, is it really over? I think somebody else had that title last week, but it's kind of like, yeah, is it really over? Like, what's going on? Because someone is still keeping hope alive, or someone still is being optimistic about the future of things, especially if someone had like a premonition or a dream, because I do feel like maybe someone could be very intuitive. So it looks like intuitively you feel like something is getting ready to happen, something is getting ready to go on. But at the same time, when you don't hear from someone, I feel like you start to become paranoid. You start to assume things have gone wrong, or assume this or assume that, when that might not necessarily be the case. I'm also getting like energy of a connection of two people who maybe it's like it's long distance or they're worlds apart. I'm getting a very deep, mysterious connection. It's something very romantic about your connection. I feel like one person wants to open up and share it with the world, and maybe the other person wants to keep it secret or quiet. And it's just like, why are you wanting to keep our relationship a secret? You know, why can't we make this public or make this open for everyone to know about? But someone isn't ready to share this relationship publicly yet. Now that's for some of you. Those of you that are like single, I'm feeling that you're starting to have anxiety about it. It's getting too long. Those of you that have been single a long time, it's starting to get too long. And every now and then, even if you're normally okay with being single, something within you is starting to fear the worst, thinking that it's never going to happen, you're not going to meet anyone. There's something that you guys need to do to make a change. Now, I know you're Aries, or your Aries moon, or Aries rising, so there's something within you that normally you're supposed to get up, go, and take action. That Mars energy is supposed to overcome. whatever obstacles that there are. Like you've reached the end of your rope in a situation, you've hit rock bottom, whether it's in a relationship or within your personal self. It just, either way, I do see that you all are finally getting that surge of energy, that get up and go, and you're going to do it. In fact, it could be because you had some sort of dream or premonition. It gave you a clue of what you need to do. So I feel that you guys are getting ready to start a new journey, and you're not afraid to explore. Maybe you're finally moving on from someone and you're like, okay, I need to get back out there into the world. I need to put myself out there. I'm going to put up a profile. I'm going to start dating and getting to know people. And I do see someone coming towards you with the same type of energy as you. This person is going to be fiery as well. This person could be Leo, Aries, Sag, or like I said, just overall someone who is very fiery. Now I'm getting someone coming towards you that also may be a foreigner. How did I forget to start the timer? That was weird. Okay, so I'm getting the energy of someone that could be a foreigner coming into your life. Or maybe you are going to be considered a foreigner. You're going into another country. And in this country, you're going to explore and experience a bunch of new things. Like all this stuff that happened to you where you felt like you reached your wits' end, it had to happen. And now you are getting ready to start a new chapter in your life. You're definitely getting ready to explore. I'm getting explorer. Now, I also just heard the word exhibitionist. So someone may be an exhibitionist. Someone likes to be exposed, or they find pleasure in voyeurism. I do feel like someone is almost putting on a show for someone. He's sitting here watching this person. You guys forgive me if the messages are kind of coming out all over the place, because I feel like different energies are kind of popping through here, because now I'm being brought to the energy of someone who is an exotic dancer and has a client. And I've seen this energy before. I don't know, those of you that have been following me for a long time, but in the past I've seen this energy before, where someone is being watched by their client and she's performing. She may even be on a pole. She's doing something and he's very excited by whatever she's doing. So I don't know if you are the dancer. Let's just say that you are. This guy he finds you very beautiful. He finds you very attractive, and he's going to pursue you like hardcore because he sees something that he wants. He sees you as a trophy piece. Guys that are watching, I just feel like you are going to meet someone who is very exotic. You're going to find this person very exotic. So whatever exotic is to you, that's what this person will be. Whether they are a foreigner, they might have an accent. Maybe you don't normally date outside your race. I'm also getting someone who has red hair, maybe even red hair and freckles. You might be on a vacation and see someone very alluring and exotic, and you're like, oh, I just gotta have her. You might be getting married in another country, or connecting with someone, like I was talking about this before, when someone needs like one of those K-1 visas to get married, to come into the country. It might be a situation like that. But whatever the case, I feel that if you have been single, you're gonna connect with someone that there's a lot of chemistry with. All this lightning here, and you just keep listening to your intuition, because something is telling you to go here. Like there's some sort of wish fulfillment waiting for you in a foreign land or someplace far away from home. I get that energy of like, we're not in Kansas City anymore. There's something very foreign about your reading, something very new. And you might be all about new things and exploring. You're connecting with someone from a past life. So I feel like your situation is getting ready to change here with the wheel. especially maybe moving into Leo season. So your reading might extend further out. This can also have something to do with Mercury retrograde, and I know that happens in about 2 more days, I think, or 1 more day. Maybe that's another reason why I didn't get my flight at Mercury shadow. But seriously, here the Judgment is something. This is having to review something. So retro, something about retro. It's a retrograde that may bring in this encounter. If there have been any miscommunication in the past, I really feel like it's going to have a reverse effect with Mercury retrograde. This is going to be a time to correct those energies. Some people complain about starting relationships during Mercury retrograde or any planet retrograde. I get it, but I really think it depends, especially like if you have a retrograde planet in your chart, that might be a good thing. I know I did break up during a Mercury retrograde before, but the person I broke up with actually ended up right back in another relationship. So it was bad for me, but good for him. So yeah, Mercury retrograde, depending on, who's in is happening to, or whatever the case. Could be good or bad, but either way, I feel like there's some sort of unfinished business. There's a chance to review some things. You're going to get another opportunity. I almost, looking at these 2 cards together, in fact, looks like a once in a lifetime, excuse me, opportunity. I'm seeing you guys, if you're looking for love, I feel like if you start getting a lot of signs or some sort of opportunity opens up for you to travel or to do something new, that you don't normally do, that you should do it, because I feel like you're going to meet someone there that is for you. I see someone too that has like a strong business minded person, someone who even maybe works with computers, software, graphic design, any type of telecommunications, in the travel industry. Matter of fact, you could be dealing with someone who is some sort of mediator for a travel industry. This person might even be the damn owner of like a company that deals with transportation. I feel like someone that means big business or something. Now, I also see there has been some sort of telepathic communication or indirect messages being exchanged between 2 people. Someone has been posting up a lot of things that you're like, is that message for me? It's like, yes, that message is probably for you. Makes me think of that old song. I bet you think this song is about you, don't you? It probably is. But I do feel like someone is speaking behind a mask. They're speaking behind, let me make sure it's not about my luggage. They lost my luggage too, y'all. I just had the crappiest Saturday. Okay, yes, they found my luggage. Thank God. Okay, but, okay, so yeah. Either way, I feel like this is someone who is using some sort of language that doesn't really... You know what? I'm sorry. I'm starting to get something about sign language. Is someone hard of hearing or deaf? Or do you work with people who can't hear? If it's not you, it could be the person coming into your life, or maybe that is the career field that you're going into, because I literally get that. I see someone sending a love message either through text or through a song as well. You guys, Aries, I'm getting like a lot of messages for you guys. Like I want to focus on love, but I also feel like there's significant changes happening in your career where someone is becoming a solo artist. Someone's going to be a solo performer. And I feel like something is happening magical. Something magical is happening in your life within these next 2 weeks. I just heard that Disney song, "When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you." So I just kind of feel like something like that is happening, where your dreams are coming true, romantically and career-wise. So I don't know if you're a performer, whether it's acting, singing, dancing, entertainment. I'm getting entertainment. Maybe you deal with someone in entertainment. But I feel like this is your energy. You're gonna get a shift, like you get a call back for a part, and you're gonna perform, but you're required to relocate. So you have to move to either another country to find your success, or you have to move just far away from home. You know, maybe you're from Kansas City, you got to go to New York, you're dealing with fashion, or you get to be in a play. I feel like you're connecting with your soul family here, and you are being aligned with the people that you have this past life energy with. You're going to feel very comfortable. Don't worry about relocating, because the people that you come in contact with is going to feel like home. And this is to help ease you out of any type of discomfort that you were in. If you were stuck in a comfort zone, or if you've been going through difficult times, these people that you're connecting to is going to, I hate to say it, it almost looks like a pacifier. Something does look like a pacifier. Maybe it's because it's like you're finding some sort of comfort through something that may be a false reality. Maybe, but like I said, maybe that is, you know, something dealing with a lot of movies. Maybe you're just watching a lot of movies. But maybe it has something to do with working in the movie industry, or dealing with fantasy, something of that sort. But it's helping you get past this difficult time. So do what you got to do. If that's what's helping you move past a difficult situation, you know, I do feel like as long as you understand that maybe this is just a temporary reality, you'll be okay. I feel like that's more so like career-wise, or your situation. The person that you're coming towards, I feel like it's just more so about someone who is a businessman or woman, or who does work in that industry, who's a performer. I would still be on the lookout. I'm not really getting like negative energy around this, like someone who would be a liar. This is more so about someone who manifests things and makes things happen. Someone who is a very good communicator, someone who's very good at convincing people to believe them for their business, their job, or their business career. That's what they do. But, you know, just in case, you know, it's okay to also just keep those antennas up if you do feel like someone is just trying to pull the wool over your eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and let this in now, because I don't know how long I've been talking, and I'm getting like a lot of random messages for you guys, and they're coming in so quick, and I don't want to confuse you all, but I hope somebody got some clarity. But thank you guys so much for watching, and many blessings.